Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura and today we're doing a pick a card reading, asking the question, what do people say about me? What do people say about you when you're not around? We're gonna find out today, and guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this reading, okay? I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bad reading. I'm just saying if something bad comes up, I'm gonna let you know and we're gonna find out together, okay? I haven't seen the cards yet. I just shuffled them intuitively, selected the cards I felt was drawn to each number. So everyone just sit down, relax. You can grab some water, tea, coffee, whatever makes you calm. Really put yourself in a nice video watching moment here, and then ask yourself, ask your spirit guides, ask spirit, whatever, what do people say about me? And then whatever card pile you feel most drawn to, select it. We have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll leave some timestamps in the description and you could fast forward to your reading. If you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, then you can pick 2 piles, like whatever, I don't care. Just take whatever resonates from this reading and leave anything that doesn't. You can pause if you're still selecting your card pile, but otherwise, let's begin. Okay, if you selected pile number 1, then this is for you. What do people say about you? All right. I want to start out with these oracle cards. Second chakra reversed, Archangel Ariel. Cornucopia reversed. Man holding a heart reversed. Oh wow. Woman holding a coin. And Magician and the Mirror. Oh my god. Okay, so far people really notice about you that you are, people say that you could, they have this impression that you have your life together and that you're super logical, super with it, you know. You might be the person that has like a perfect career, or you know, you go to university and get all your degrees and things like that, or you have a really good job. Like overall, people have the impression of you that you have your life together, as we can see in woman holding a coin upright. Some people might be intimidated by you, I'm not even gonna lie, because you're so like together, you're so put together. And people often say about you, like, you can manifest anything you really set out to do. It's like you're a hard worker. That's one thing people have definitely said about you. You're a hard worker. And I have the impression that comes from like people like teachers, bosses, things like that, co-workers. They all have a similar message of this person is a hard worker and they get things done, they can manifest things like that people really say about you. I have an impression that like a parent or family member is concerned about your love life here. So they might talk about that behind your back, but not in a bad way. I just feel like they might think you ain't getting enough action, basically. Some people have that impression of you, that you're very much career-oriented, school-oriented, logical-focused, and some people might have this impression, alright, just a few people might have the impression that you ain't getting none, but they don't say it in like a bad way, you know, it's just kind of in like a passing way. Let's see what else we got. Vepar, guide of the waters, can make storms and rough seas, causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. 8 of Cups. Oh my god. You know what, guys? I think you're a heartbreaker, and you know what? You might have like an ex or something. You might have an ex or something that's really butthurt about you because oh my god. Causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. You're a heartbreaker. That's what people are saying about you. You might have some exes or some butthurt people from your past. And I'm not saying that your ex is a man. This can go for anyone. You know, because we have the man holding a heart reversed, and you know, it said, you know, men are dying out here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but I'm just getting the overall impression that some exes of yours are still talking crap. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's not even because you're a bad person. It's just because you're like this goddess energy. Like, look at her, first off. Like, she knows what she wants, okay? She is a guide of the waters. You know, she's untouchable. Like, if you mess with her, she'll create a whole storm in your life, honey. Same with woman holding a coin. Like, she has that black cat, which represents mystery about her. You know, she handles her own. If anyone wants to come in here and use her, abuse her, you can't just walk in and be a fool in this person's life. This person being you. Like... Like, you will tell someone off if you have to, and you will point out other people's wrongdoings and things like that. Like, you're not someone who sugarcoats things. You're not someone who just lets people treat you like crap. Like, you let it be known, and you demand respect, and like Vetbar does, or however you pronounce it. Eight of Cups, you know, and you know, Eight of Cups also represents moving on as well. So you might have moved on from an ex, and that ex is still butthurt, talking crap, you know. And the reason they're talking crap is because they still got a broken heart. But that ain't your problem. You're the woman holding a coin over here. You're out here focusing on yourself, focusing on your self-love, all that good stuff. And you know what? I feel like some people might not understand the way your mind works, because you're just like trying to focus on yourself right now. Like, you don't want to focus on love. And then there's like some more traditional people out there that are like, oh, you need a romantic relationship, or like, oh, you need, you know, this love in your life. And you're like, can I just focus on my career and myself and my own happiness for once? Like, Whew. Then we have Phoenix, Queen of Cups. Yes, you're just a queen. Teaches all sciences, performs wonderful poetry, follows all requests with excellence. Yes, again, here's that message of hard work. Follows all requests with excellence. You're extremely hardworking, and I feel like you're just honorable. You have good, what's the word I'm looking for? Integrity. You put integrity into what you do, and people really notice that and actually talk about it, you know? People say a lot of great things about you, and you know, the Queen of Cups is someone who is very emotionally charming and creative, and you know, just this beautiful loving energy, you know. So you have this nice balance of being hardworking, in your zone, confident, but you also have this energy of just being creative and loving and sensual, and a little bit romantic, you know, poetry, writing, and you might also be into the sciences and philosophy and things like that. And people talk about that. People really admire your hard work, and they admire your state of mind, really. Let's see what your tarot has to say. What did we say, guys? You broke someone's heart. You're a heartbreaker. Some people are butthurt, and you know what? Look, don't concern yourself with this person, because they're just butthurt. Like, you don't want any part of their energy. There's an ex that's still talking crap, and you probably know who they are, but that's fine, because you're in your zone. You're living your best life, okay? Oh my god. Queen of Cups! Oh my god, it came out twice. You are the Queen of Cups, guys. And again, it's just that intuitive, psychic, emotional, creative, sensual, individual, romantic. You're in your element, and you know what? You're totally comfortable with your emotions. You're comfortable with your own skin, and you're confident, okay? And that's what some people don't realize. And I keep seeing like a parent or sisters or brothers or like family that doesn't realize that, like, you're allowed to be your own person, and you're allowed to be happy with your life choices. I feel like some of your family members, in particular, for most of you guys, are, you know, out here saying like, oh, they need to get married, they need a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Like, and you're just like, let me do me, okay? Some of you guys might already be in a relationship or married or whatever, but they're still just like, I don't know, trying to pressure you, but that's what families do. So I'm not surprised that the negative things came out for your family, because, you know, they're your worst critics, of course. King of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting, because we got the woman holding a coin, which is like the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you are totally like boss mode, and you have the divine masculine and feminine counterparts here for that. So your divine feminine, woman holding a coin. This is the version of you that likes fine things in life. You want to get yourself a nice apartment or home for yourself, luxury clothes, and by luxury I just mean like high quality. It doesn't have to be like Gucci or whatever. High quality clothes and furniture, just nice things. You like to have nice things. You like to beautify your home, and you're also very sensual and romantic. People notice that about you. And then the King of Pentacles side of this is like, you know, being career-oriented, money, and just being a nice provider for yourself, okay? Making sure your bills are paid, making sure that you're getting your dreams. So people, when they talk about you, they say that you're a go-getter, they say you're a heartbreaker. There's an ex here that don't got nothing to say about you that's good because you really broke their heart. But, you know, I feel like it was justified because, like, I don't know. I just feel like that breakup was justified. I'm just intuitively reading into that, so don't be pressed about that. The Hermit, that's where this is coming from. There's someone like in your family or something saying like, oh, you spend too much time alone, you're too isolated, blah, 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 shut up. All right, Death reversed. This just means moving on from the past. So I feel like the reason why this ex is still pressed about you is because they haven't moved on from the past, and that's why, you know, they ain't got nothing nice to say, you know, calling you a heartbreaker and all that stuff. Again, let's not worry ourselves about that because they ain't good for us. And then your last card out is the Moon reversed. Yeah, and we see this with the Black Cat here. You have a lot of mystery. You're a mystery to people. Like, people tend to not know how the inner workings of your mind work, and that's why some family members or close friends or whatever might not realize that you're perfectly content in your life. You know, you might not have like a relationship right now, you might not have exactly like the typical life that most people strive for, but you're happy with the little life you built for yourself, with your career, your life purpose. You're happy with, if you're going to school, what you're studying. You're just focusing on yourself right now, and that's what people don't understand. But yeah, other than that, people actually say a lot of nice things about you. They view you as this incredibly hardworking person with tons of integrity, super confident, and also super romantic, caring. I feel like you put care into your relationships and just everything in your life. You put an attention to detail there. You're the type of person that remembers people's birthdays and, you know, invites people over. You're also very hospitable. I feel like certain people enjoy visiting you or going to wherever you live, and they might say that like, oh, that was really fun, like I enjoyed hanging out with that person after they hang out with you. So yeah, guys, mostly great things. You just have one lame ex still butthurt about you. But honestly, it's funny. Like, I don't even think it's like something you should be pressed. I'm still laughing at causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. And then here we see the putrid wounds. You broke their heart. So yeah, you might be someone who has a lot of people chasing after you, and you're just breaking hearts left and right because you're just focusing on you right now, and that's fine, okay? Don't listen to these people that say you need a relationship or you need so-and-so, okay? Thank you for joining me, group number 1. This has been so fun. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and if you want a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the description box. See you later. Okay, if you selected group number 2, this is for you. What do people say about you? Let's pull these energy oracle cards out first. The Thinking Man. Hostilities. Oh no. Adjacent possibilities. Victory. Wow, these are some good cards so far. And 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael reversed. Okay, guys, I feel like people see you as a highly intellectual person, similar to group number 1. Although I feel like people might think that they might say that you overanalyze things sometimes. But they also talk about your accomplishments and the things that you're doing in life. And honestly, I feel like you're pretty popular if you selected group number 2 with this victory card. I just feel like you're overall pretty popular and most people have nice things to say about you. But on the other hand of that, if you're popular, whether it be in real life, social media, whatever, that also opens up doors for hostility. So you kind of have both here, but mainly people that like you and say great things about you. Okay, I see you as someone who really helps people get clear and get a clear mind. Like, so you might give really great advice or help people through technicalities. So maybe you're in like an IT profession or you like technology or sciences or something like that. You just help people get real, okay? You help people get real You give people good advice, and when they talk about you, they say how good you give good advice. Basically, they say how smart you are. They talk about your accomplishments, things like that. There are some people who have hostilities towards you, and we'll pull some more cards and see what that's all about. But on the other hand, there are a handful of people who feel like you aren't as open emotionally as you can be. They feel like you don't share your feelings as much as you can. Maybe you hide them sometimes, and people talk about that, when they're talking about you, not in a negative way, because it's on the victory side, right? People, are just concerned about you whenever you go through something or whatever, and they can pick up that you might be feeling down, and you might not be someone to talk about your problems, but you're always willing to talk about other people's problems and help them through their problems. Let's pull some more cards. Barbados. 10 of Pentacles. Understands the tongues of animals, uncovers treasures hidden by magicians, reconciles friends and enemies. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. So, you're someone who gets along with everyone. Yeah, like we said, you're popular. Even if you don't agree with someone's ideology, you can see where they're coming from with the thinking man. I feel like you have enough empathy to realize where people are coming from. And so even if you completely disagree on religion, politics, whatever, you're not the type of person to completely cut someone out. And you can get along with just about everyone. And that's something that people recognize in you. And they also recognize that you're just really lucky with people view you as very successful. Even if you're not necessarily successful or rich or anything like that, people view you as that. You give off that impression, and so they talk about that. Then we have Lorraine, I believe. 9 of Swords. Causes great battles and wars. Causes wounds to putrefy. Why is the light flickering? I'm sorry, guys. Alright, this is eerily similar to hostilities. Causes great battles and wars. Causes wounds to putrefy. I feel like there might be someone, or this could even be you. Oh man. If I were you guys, I would avoid any drama. I would avoid talking about people behind their backs. I would avoid adding fuel to any fire in your life, because I feel like you need to minimize the hostilities that you have with other people, which is also probably why you got Barbados. I feel like you there's at least one person who really doesn't like you, and honestly I feel like it's out of jealousy. I don't think it's like actually you that they hate. I just think it's out of jealousy, okay? And also, this goes for, like, Facebook, too, and it goes for, like, arguments online. Like, don't get into arguments, don't get into hostilities, because that will cause people to not say nice things about you. Let's pull the tarot cards to clarify. 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Most people have really great things to say about you guys. And also, I don't know why I got the random message from the Ace of Wands that there are some people out here are talking, like, I view this as like a secret crush. Like, someone thinks you're like the hottest thing around, okay? Oh my god. King of Swords. Yeah, there we go again. Repeating patterns here. You're this person who has a very clear mind, very logical. And you know what? I'm honestly gonna say you might be smarter than the average person. But with that, you have to come to the realization that not everyone might be as smart as you are. I'm just being real here. So try to avoid, like, correcting people. Try to avoid getting into arguments with people who are, God honestly, just not smart. Especially about politics. Because I feel like there's, like, I don't know. Maybe you did get into an argument with someone. And maybe, there was, like, a handful of people, like, oh my god, people who are anti-Trump, and they're just like, if you support Trump, I'm never talking to you. And then, they get on Facebook fights on Facebook, obviously. Like, that, I'm getting that vibe. Someone might have not said something nice about you there. But otherwise, you get along with everyone. It's just like you cannot stand dumb people. You cannot stand people who are ignorant and loud about it. Like, you're fine if someone doesn't know that much, but you cannot stand when someone is ignorant and they just spread their opinion to everyone and they're like the loudest person in the room. 6 of Wands, that's the victory card twice. Guys, you must be really successful. And again, this is the popularity card. These are both popularity cards twice in a row now. You guys are very popular, and I'm gonna say like 95% of the time that people talk about you, it's always great things, and a lot of people admire you. I feel like you're physically attractive, and a lot of people have that admiration for you, and they honestly like have a little crush on you, okay? But the people who have a crush on you think that you're like impenetrable, like that you're a little closed off emotionally, so they don't really take that far. But yeah. And then we have the Page of Wands upright. This is a writer. This is a very good speaker. People say that you're a great speaker. People say that you're intellectual. Also a little bit creative as well. I just overall feel like people when they talk about you, they talk about how smart you are. They talk about your ideas. They talk about your successes and your victories. Like, I don't know if you are popular on social media or if you're really big in your career path or having some type of victory elsewhere in your life, but people are talking about that, okay? Then there's another group of people who are attracted to you, but they think that your emotions are impenetrable. And then there's, this poor, jealous energy around you that is a little offended that you might have corrected them on something, but they can get over that. All in all, people just see you as this amazing, smart person, okay? You just, I don't know. People want to be your friend. Reconciles friends and enemies. Like, people want to be your friend. And maybe you're really good at helping resolve hostilities amongst other people and seeing that there's no need to be hostile, okay? So yeah, this is you guys. This is what people are saying about you. Thank you for joining me, group number 2. That's about all I'm getting for you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is in the description box. See you guys later. Alrighty guys, if you selected group number 3, this is your reading. What do people say about you? Contract. Interesting. The garden and the gate. Ooh. Patience. Journey reversed. And deceit reversed. Okay, so I'm just getting the sense that people honestly think you're just this angelic, sweet little thing. Like, people honestly think that you're a sweetheart. That's the overall vibe I'm getting from all of this right off the bat. Like, we literally have an angel in the center of the spread, and the word patience. You're super patient. I feel like you might have a soft voice, and you're very, like, you'll let people talk to you for hours without saying anything. You're a good listener. And you're just overall such a sweet individual. I do think that some people, you might be in a relationship, for example, and some people think that you can do better in that relationship. Like, there might be certain points in your life where you might be connected to someone who's a little bit abusive or narcissistic. And you know what? This happens a lot with empaths. I feel like you're an empath, where you get paired up with a narcissist who actually doesn't care about you and they just use you for your kindness. And people talk about that, and they talk about how you deserve better. And I feel like right now you're on this journey to getting better for yourself and, putting yourself in better situations with people, a better situation in your life in general. Like, I don't know. There's just something, like, maybe some of you guys might be in a relationship with someone who's not good for you. Some of you guys might be, like, I don't know, living with your parents, and your parents keep you locked up a lot and they're really controlling. Some of you guys just might be in some type of toxic situation, I'm feeling. And I feel like your friends are trying to break you out of this cycle. Your good friends are trying to, take care of you. So you are surrounded by so much love. Like, people honestly love you. And I don't think anyone has anything bad to say about you thus far. We'll see what the other cards have to say, but I don't think there's a single bad thing here. Maybe there was in the past. Maybe you had a friend that used you, or what, all the things we just listed with this deceit reversed. But you're gonna have to go on this journey for yourself, and realize your own self-worth and break out of any contracts or agreements or relationships where the person is kind of using you for your kindness, okay? I feel like people who really love you, this could be family or friends, care for you a lot. And when they talk about you, they talk about how kind-hearted you are, how sweet you are, and how you deserve more and better all the time. Whatever situation, the people around you that talk about you want to see you grow. So this is a constant thing. They're always talking about, like, you can do better, you can grow, and not like in a negative way, but just in a loving way, like you deserve the world type of way, and they want to see the best for you. So that's really cool. Gamingen. Five of Pentacles teaches all liberal sciences, gives an account of souls that died in sin. Liberal sciences is really sticking out to me here. I feel like you are a charitable individual, especially Five of Pentacles, because Five of Pentacles in the tarot is that card where they're like two people out in the cold, struggling, poor, hungry, all that jazz, and they're out front of a church that's warm and nice on the inside, and they're just trying to find their way in, right? I feel like you're a very charitable, liberal person who wants everyone to be happy. You're an empath. You're a light worker. You're so sweet and kind-hearted, and you do way more good than you even realize. And honestly, just about everyone thus far, like the overall vibe I'm getting is no one has anything bad to say about you guys, okay? And anything bad they have to say isn't even bad. It's just more so like you deserve more success, you deserve better, yada, 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 because they care about you. Then we have Zepar, the Lover's card, causes women to love men and bring them together in love, can make women barren. What the heck does that mean? Also, I acknowledge the LGBTQ community, so, you know, woman, men, woman, whatever your case may be. People love you is what I'm getting, and people fall in love with you very easily. And, you know, I just got a vision of, like, people talking to their friends about, like, oh, I just met the sweetest person, I met the most beautiful person, and I think I really like them, but I'm too shy to come, like, talk to them. What should I do? And people are saying those things about you. You're that person that people fall in love with. You're that person that causes people to open their hearts up and fall in love. Like, you have people loving you every day so much, and you know why you have so much love that surrounds you? It's because you yourself are loving, and you give so much to everything and everyone. And you know, I don't think you realize that the love you give out is actually returned to you, even though people might not say it to you, even though people might not say, wow, I'm really attracted to you, or, you know, hey, can I get your number, or whatever. Or even if your friends aren't like, I love you so much, you're the sweetest person I ever met every single day, they still feel that way about you, and you are abundantly loved, okay? I can't even. High Priestess reversed. There's a little secret going on here. Oh, secrets. Something. There's a secret that someone's keeping. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, that resonates. Oh, Ten of Swords. Alrighty. The Emperor. Eight of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles. Alrighty. So there's a lot of cards here, guys. Let's just get straight into it. This Queen of Pentacles basically goes along with what we were just saying. Like, you're a very loving individual, sensual. You're the type of person that will let anyone come and stay at your home if they needed a place to stay. And you'll cook food for anyone who's hungry. And, you know, it's just like your heart and your home is a place of welcoming. It's a place where you accept everyone and anyone. So that's like, that's what people are saying about you. People view you as this queen here. Oh my god, but we do have deceit here. All right, there is some type of secrets going on in this equation, and I don't know where and why. I'm trying to read into the cards. You know what this is? I feel like at certain points in your life, you're really going to have to be mindful of those narcissists that we talk about, because you are an empath and you're so loving, you're so giving, that you kind of bypass red flags sometimes, and you bypass when someone's actually using you very easily, and they're consciously using you. Okay, it's not like, oh, they're just accidentally, like, they don't know how to process their emotions, like you say. Like, no, they're consciously using you. You're gonna have to pay attention to people like that, so really, really pay attention to red flags. And if something feels off with someone despite your feelings for them, that means something's off. Okay, you're gonna have to trust your intuition here. I feel like sometimes you bypass your intuition, you don't trust your intuition when it comes to people, and that comes back to bite you in the butt. Okay, and this can be really dangerous, potentially dangerous, because it can lead you to like abusive situations where people are egotistical and want to control you and use you for your kindness. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm just saying this could be your past. This could be your present. You're going to have to be very mindful of people using you for your kindness. This can even be friendships. Friendships that, all they want to do is complain to you about their problems and get your advice and your love and hospitality, but they don't give that back to you. So you're going to have to be mindful of those situations as well, because they can be very draining for you. You are an empath. People recognize that you're an empath. People recognize that you're a sweetheart, that you're kind, all this good stuff. That's what they're saying about you. Okay, that's out of the way. However, just be mindful of this, okay? Because there are some people, and particularly I'm seeing some people who try to be with you romantically, who aren't good for you, might be telling their friends or whatever, like, oh yeah, I have this person, this girl, this boy, whatever, and they like let me talk to them, and they buy me stuff, and they give me sex or whatever the case may be. And they say it in a very derogatory way, like they're using you, and it's just like they disrespect you. I don't like that. And I'm not saying this is your reality right now. Hold on. I'm not saying this is your reality right now, like there's someone in your life saying this right now. It's just at some point you're gonna have to learn some boundaries and learn how to listen to that intuition when it comes to reading people's motives with you. People also see you as a hard worker and someone who saves up, and sometimes you might play it a little bit on the safe side, and some people really like want to, especially friends, want to push you outside of your comfort zone at times and make you try new things. So they might be talking like, how can we make so and so try these new things, like, I don't know, try to push you outside of your comfort zone. You hear? Woo! Bosses, coworkers think you're a hard worker, very in control of your life, very organized. So all in all, honestly, no one has anything bad to say about you guys. But again, remember to listen to your intuition and be mindful of deceitful people. Okay, people fall in love with you all the time, and you're surrounded by love. You are this sweetheart, you're this angel, this patient person, this abundantly gorgeous individual. All right. Thank you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading one-on-one with me, the link to that is in the description box. Bye. Alrighty, if you selected group number 4, this is for you. What do people say about you? Put those there. All tied up, reversed. I don't know why my first impression with this card was a dirty little thought that I'm gonna keep to myself, but you can read between the lines and pick up what I'm putting down. Whoo, Jesus. Okay, community. Oh, that's cute. Sorry, my nose is itching. Financial constraints. The temple path reversed. And healer of the ages. Wow. A lot of mixed energy here. All right, we got some dirty thoughts over here. Someone's saying something sexual about you. Something involving bondage and like maybe even some BDSM or whatever. Like, there are people saying some dirty things to you or about you or whatever the case may be, but they're not necessarily bad things. Keep that in mind. Not necessarily a bad thing. Then we have this lovely community card, which is just people really value the sense of community that you give them, and this is your friends, this is your family. I feel like you're a very like life of the party situation. People view you as the life of the party, and that's what they say about you. And honestly, like, this is all positive stuff. I feel like you have like a group of friends or family that kind of like love bombs each other, like in a good way, hype you up. these are your hype people, okay? You have like best friends or like family members that hype you up. They're saying like, she's so gorgeous, she's so lovely, she dresses so nice, she's the life of the party. Like, you have this community of people that like shower you with love and affection and hype you up even when you're not around, which is really beautiful, and I love that for you guys. Healer of the ages, I feel like if you chose pile number 4, you're a spiritual person, so there are people who certainly recognize that in you. Like, you're this woo-woo spiritual person, yoga, tarot, psychic, like into all that good stuff. People acknowledge you for that, and they talk about it in a good way, to be honest. Like, it's not a bad thing. With these 2 cards, I feel like this could come from family members that are worried you're not making enough money on your path, worried that you don't have enough in your life right now. Even if you totally do, someone thinks that you are broke. And this could be because you take a more spiritual mindset. You're not exactly like a super physical person, so you might not want to invest in like high quality clothes and like show off things like, you know, designer things and fancy expensive cars. Like, you're a very simple person. You get your needs met. You're more focused on the spiritual, and you might even be a minimalist, but there's someone in your life, and I feel like it might be a family member or something that's a little bit concerned that you're not making money. It could also be a friend. I was just told from the voices in my head, spirit. All right. Salos, 2 of Cups, what a good card. Causes the love of woman to... Wait, what? Causes the love of woman to men and men to women. Oh, okay. So this is basically falling in love, you know. People falling in love with you, you know. But this is also having really close interpersonal connections. I feel like people... It's just a good indicator that people have a lot of nice things to say about you. The 2 of Cups talks about close interpersonal connections. You're someone that remembers someone's name, you remember their birthday, you remember the things they tell you, their story, all that good stuff. And also, you're pretty healthy emotionally. Because you have the spiritual mindset, you worked on a healthy emotions, and you have such a beautiful community of people, and you're just so loving towards each other. Like, you probably say I love you to all your friends, and you know, you're not afraid to be close and intimate and all that stuff. But with these 2 cards, I feel like someone thinks that you're broke. I don't know why. Like, someone thinks that like you don't have your life together, that you have no direction in life. And I feel like this is like an old conservative family member, or like could be a parent, could be like a sibling. Just someone more conservative who doesn't understand that woo-woo spiritual stuff, you know. They think you're just a dirty hippie or whatever. They don't think you're a dirty hippie. That was way too much. They just think that you lost your way, and, you know, it's just like, you know, if you don't get a degree and get married and have a kid and work for 40 years and retire, then you're doing something wrong. You know, those types of people. That's what they have to say about you. But honestly, are you surprised? Like, you're your own individual, and they don't see the love you have in your life and the inner fulfillment you have, okay? And I feel like you're a natural healer. People say you give really good advice. People say that you have just a healing energy and that you're very comfortable to be around. So that's really cool. And people fall in love with you real easily, okay? And this could also indicate a crush, just saying. Like, someone might be crushing on you as well. King of Pentacles, Berith. Turns any metal into gold, gives 1 high offices and titles, answers questions about past, present, and future. So I see with this, like the last part, answers questions about past, present, and future. People talk about your past, present, and future, as we see, like, oh, where are you gonna go in life, so-and-so, like, what's your next move, like, you got a job, or you're getting married, like, that could be your annoying family members, right, or your conservative friends, or whatever, you know, just asking about what your next step is, or talking about your past, or what you're currently doing in your life. Like, people just like to talk. People just like the sound of their own voices and their own opinions. But yeah, people also say that you are this sensual being who's really comfortable to be around. King of Pentacles, that's someone who's comfortable to be around. Very hospitable, just like group number 3. And actually, I feel like you have a lot going for you in terms of like career and life path. Like, I feel like that's a stable thing. And these financial constraints, this like worry of you losing your way or not going the right way in life, like, they're just people's opinions. Like, they're not the reality of the situation, because in the reality, you're the King of Pentacles. Even if you're a female, it doesn't matter. But like, you're someone who is really good with money, actually. You're good at budgeting, you're good at saving, paying down debts, things like that. Like, you're actually pretty decent with money. So they shouldn't be worrying. Yes, the Hierophant reverse. This goes along great with Healer of the Ages. They're basically the same card. Even, like, if you look at them upright, they're the same. They're in the same position almost. But reverse, it's like you're going your own weird way in life, okay? You are definitely taking your own path in your career, your relationships. Like, your path is very unique, and you're go against the flow. Not go against the flow. You don't conform. That's what this is about. You don't conform, and people admire that about you, and then people also judge you for that. Okay, so it really, the good people that resonate with you, they admire you for that. The judgmental, conservative people judge you for that, but this is a very good quality of yours, so don't get it twisted, okay? The Devil reversed. Oh my god, guys. Literally, like, hold on, she's all tied up, they're chained and naked. Like, are you putting up what I'm putting down? There's someone in this world who has very dirty words to say about you, okay? And, we're just gonna leave it there. This is a sexual card. Someone's extremely, like, sexually attracted to you, and they have a lot to say about it. So, moving on. Justice reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the 7 of Swords. Alright, lots of energies here to go over. First off, with the Judgment card, I'm really happy to see this because it shows that most people have really great things to say. This is like singing high praises to you. Like, this person's great. She's beautiful. He's beautiful. They're so nice. Like, just overall great thing. Like, this is like your friends hyping you up, okay? Like, yes. Like, maybe you're hitting on someone and, like, this is your friend right here, this angel with their trumpet, like, singing your high praises to this person, and the other person's like, wow, they seem so great. Oh my god, I feel like you definitely have a hype crowd. I don't know. Then we have this Knight of Pentacles reversed here, which talks about the temple path. It resonates with the temple path reversed and the financial constraints reversed. You guys might actually be financially suffering at this time, or you might not be. Some people just view you as not really having direction in your life or having a hard time financially. So that's just something to be aware of. 7 of Swords. There is some sneaky energy here. I feel like there may be like one person who is like an acquaintance or something who's jealous of you because you're so confident, you're, free-flowing, you do what you want, you follow your own path, you're this beautiful spiritual healer and energy. So there might be one person who's a little bit jealous of that, and they might have said a few bad things, but I don't see this as a serious card here. And then in the background, like, that's you and your hype squad of friends, whoever they may be, the ones who are singing your high praises back here, like, actually enjoying the party and each other's company. But then there's like that one sneaky individual who kind of ended up like acquaintances with your friend group or whoever you spend your time with, and it's just like you don't trust them. And I feel like you already know who this is. Like, you just don't trust this person, and you're like, what the heck? But that's just one minor person, not even a big deal. And that goes along with Justice reversed. You know what, honestly, with these 3 cards, the Devil reversed, Justice reversed, 7 of Swords, I feel like you might need to do some, and the 5 of Swords reversed, you might need to do some cleaning up in your social group, okay? Or you might have recently been doing that. Like, you need to release toxic people. You need to release people who don't have your best interest in mind, because yes, they will be talking behind your back. Both of these cards talk about talking behind someone's back in a negative way. So I feel like there's just 1 or 2 people that you really need to like cleanse out of your circle, okay? This could also be like, it doesn't even have to be a friend. It could be a like lover, someone you're dating, I don't know. A family member. Oh my god, like, you deserve people who are singing these high praises. You deserve this community right here. This is the perfect image of like what you should be manifesting in your life right now. These people love each other, they hang out with each other, they can be themselves around each other, their own goddess energy, okay? There's themselves. And if there's anyone in your life where you feel like you can't be yourself, like you have to pretend to be someone else, in order to, you know, fit in. Like, you're in the wrong crowd, honey, okay? So be mindful of that. You're your own weird self, and you deserve people who appreciate your weirdness, basically. Because you have a lot to offer. But other than that negativity, I would say most of the things that people say about you are really great. Two of Cups, people feel really close with you. A lot more people consider you their friend than you might realize, because you're a very friendly individual and you just give off such a comforting energy. King of Pentacles, comforting energy. And people sing your high praises, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, and people appreciate your spirituality and your healing ability and just your advice. Like, they look at you like as this figure, this like wise figure worthy of getting advice from. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. This has been a pleasure. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is in the description box. Thank you guys. Bye.